Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine Joannis, and if you're seeing my videos for the first time, thank you so much for taking the time. And if you feel like we have any common ground, or if we have anything, you know, anything that you feel like we're vibing on, please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about a movie that I've seen recently. I know this movie came out last year in 2022, but it is such a great movie, and especially around, I know today's what? Today's Halloween, and next Thanksgiving is coming around. So I feel like Thanksgiving is always like, for a lot of people, sure, it is a great time because they get to reunite and be with family. But I also understand there are a lot of people that feel depressed around this time, the end of the year, because they feel so alone. They feel like they don't have anybody, and that might, you know, kind of take things to a depressive mood for them. So, anyway, disclaimer, I want to say I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I am not a psychiatrist, I'm any of those things. But I am literally just giving my opinion in this movie and why I feel like everybody should really watch this movie, because I feel like there are a lot of things that anyone can learn from this movie and kind of like bring your mood back up if you're feeling depressed, if you feel, like, oh, I have nothing to offer. I don't even know why I'm still here. So this movie could really give you a new perspective on life, and yeah, kind of boost you up to keep going, because we all know life is not easy, especially nowadays with everything that's going on, war in Ukraine, war in Israel. It's just, even here, like, I would say war here too, because it's like, are you pro this, are you, pro that? Like, everybody have to pick a side. It's just crazy, and it's overwhelming. It's a lot. Like, every day it feels like a fight for some of us. So I completely understand why some people feel so depressed and feel like they want to give it up, literally want to give up on life. But yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. And I'm so glad that I could take a little break away from politics, because usually my videos are reaction videos, and as I'm talking about it, I have a few videos that I've recorded, but Lord have mercy, I am such a procrastinator. That is one thing about me that I really need to change. So I haven't been posting anything lately. So to all my 93 subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to bring this channel, you know, to what it's supposed to be, because I really believe that I can do this YouTube thing and, take this channel to another level. It's just, your girl don't have the drive and the dedication, and I'm working on that. So back to the movie. So I have to say, this movie is extremely sensitive. If you have any kind of thoughts of unaliving yourself and not wanting to be around, it is a sensitive subject. So keep that into consideration. So the name of the movie is A Man Called Otto. So basically, in the movie, Otto was, a young man. He fell in love with this wonderful young lady, and they got married, and he was living a wonderful life with his wife. They were very much in love, and she ended up being pregnant. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil the movie because I'm gonna tell you exactly everything that I literally um watched when I saw the movie. But you still go and watch it for yourself, because I'm sure I'm not going to be able to cover everything. There are a lot of points that I'm going to miss. So you go and watch it for yourself and let me know what you think. So basically, Otto was really in love with his wife, and they got married. They were living a wonderful life. And she ended up being pregnant, and they decided to take a trip to, I think it was Niagara Falls. I said Niagara Falls in Canada, before the baby was born. And unfortunately, while they were driving they took a bus to go, and there was an accident, and she ended up losing the baby, and she ended up being on a wheelchair. But basically, when you're watching the movie, it starts with Otto being an old man, being very grumpy, and he decided to retire from his, from his job, and they, kind of have a little celebration for him to let him go. I mean, they didn't really let him go. He decided to retire, but the way he described it, it's like he was telling the guy, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I didn't have a choice. I felt like you wanted me to retire because the person that I've trained now is my supervisor. Like, how does that work? Like, what else do you want me to do? I have to retire. So he ended up with retiring from his job, and he went home that day literally to unalive himself, and he took a cord, put it up, and tried to hang himself, and somebody rang his bell. So he decided to put this thing on pause that he was about to do and open the door. And then when he opens the door, it was some new neighbors that came to live across from his house. And oh, no, they didn't ring the bell. Actually, I think they were trying to park. The husband was trying to reverse the U-Haul in front of his house, and he couldn't do it, and it was bothering Otto, so he decided to stop unaliving himself. He went outside and was so annoyed by the fact that the guy couldn't reverse the car properly, so he ended up reversing the car for him, and they started talking to him, so he went back inside, and the next day went by. So the next day he tried to unalive himself again. I think the wife, they were an Hispanic couple. The wife stopped by, she was pregnant too, and they wanted a ladder or something to borrow from him, and it kind of stopped the process. So the whole movie, it's really Otto reflecting on his life, things that happened to him in the past, and him thinking about his wife constantly. And I have to say, every time he was about to unalive himself, his wife would appear in some kind of way. It would it be while somebody rang the bell, or he would hear someone calling him, but it was his wife. And basically the whole movie is like, every time he tried to unalive himself, the fact that people were asking for his help, and he was willing to help, and he was willing to serve. So eventually he discovered that, hey, why am I trying to live this world when I have so much to offer? So he ended up building this relationship with the family, and they ended up having the baby, and he was like part of the family. They would, every event they would have, he would be there. And he ended up teaching the wife how to drive because she didn't know how to drive. And he ended up helping his friend that was about to be evicted from his house because um he was they were like an older couple, and their son was living in another country. So I think one of the developers of the community, because they were living in a kind of a gated community, so they tried to take his house, and Otto find out, and he helped them out. They didn't, you know, lose the house. And also, he was at a train station once, and some guy fell down the track, and nobody stopped to help him. Everybody was taking their phone trying to videotape, and Otto was there to actually jump himself down the train. But when he saw the guy went down and nobody was helping the guy, so he ended up helping the guy. And while he was standing there waiting for the train to hit him himself, somebody else grabbed him, so he ended up not um unaliving himself that day. So basically, what I learned from the movie is, I'm sorry, I could really go into details of everything, but I'm kind of like washing this video because I need to go up and see my baby. um so basically, what I want to say is, especially, around the end of year, Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is coming, and a lot of people are gonna feel depressed, like I said in the beginning, and so unworthy. But I basically wanted to make this video to encourage everyone and let you know that you are worthy, that we all have something to offer. Like, we all can be of service to others. And when you serve others, you literally take the burden off of you, and it gives you something else to focus about. And this is the reason why I would encourage everybody to see this movie. And if you want to have a movie night, bring your entire family together and watch the movie, and then you can discuss the things that happen in the movie. And it's family friendly. You can watch it with your kids. There's nothing really indecent in the movie where you would feel like, oh, you cannot watch it with your kids. You definitely can. um it is an amazing movie, and it is a little slow in the beginning, so it's gonna take a few minutes for you to really get into it, because the way it starts, you might feel like, whatever, it's not great, but it is a great movie. So, watch it before the end of the year. And if you like the movie, and if you appreciate anything about it, and if you really get the message, or if you get another message other than what I have gotten from it, I would really like it if you could come back to this video, comment and let me know. So, yeah, the name of the movie is um A Man Called Otto, or A Man Named Otto. I will definitely put the name of the movie and put a picture on the side of this video, so you can see it. So, yeah, be encouraged. Don't let depression bring you down. Don't let, you know how you feel about yourself and life bring you down, because we all have something to offer, no matter how much. A lot of time we don't want to believe that, but we do. And just, it could be something really small, and it can expand to be something big. So, and any kind of way that you can serve someone else and offer yourself of service to other people, do it, because it will definitely bring you joy, and probably take your mind off of things, and let you see another perspective in life. And yeah, so be encouraged and serve. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Once again, if you feel like you can vibe with your girl, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you guys so much. See you soon.